talented team. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Sooners offense is on the field for the first time today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense. The best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Problem with the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got it with room to run. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. And the Sooners churn out another first down. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's long. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain in there.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Over the middle, it's Marshall. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They make the... The game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Looking for a gap. It's Isaac running through the tackle. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, and the ball is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from a snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Here we go on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Got the first down and still motoring. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. As we hit the quarter break, Kurt, Oklahoma has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important third down attempt for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman, to go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He fires it down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And is intercepted. He's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a wide receiver screen. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense was given a short field. Now the defense come up with a huge run now on third down. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And it's good, right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO.
Touchdown, Sooners! They finish off the scoring drive.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
They stretch the lead to 14-6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He finds his man. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game at halftime. Big guys up front first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he gets in for the score. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The ball is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
That's reeled in. It's long. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Law. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Sooners are in the red zone. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he has shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's got room to run. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And they'll kick it away here. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the return will be brought down. So here comes the first last play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Players are down the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Holding. Offense.
That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. A quick throw to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. He breaks free. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point, they...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. And he keeps it. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
1st and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Stays on his feet. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. Hope out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's caught. Breaks loose at the 40. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside. No matter which way he went, they had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
That's caught. It's Richardson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Sooners have first and 10 here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw again. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, Sooners. They connect for 6.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Fights off a defender. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Here's the second down play. From the the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Isaac. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Was incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go and to keep him.
They need a touchdown here, down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grabbed by the receiver. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And third down is a handoff. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The Sooners look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down completion to the left. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Now the offense is set up with a short field. We'll give it to the running back. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. caught behind the line. It's Jordan. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that catch is hauled in. That game moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. First down loss. It's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Oh, the defense lost the edge of the defense. Good job of going with that touch pass, kind of a jet sweep to get out on the perimeter and let this receiver show what he can do with that kind of speed.
First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere after the loss of the play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal after that loss. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And now the defense able to bring him down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game.
But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. About returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This playoff game and keeping those championship dreams alive might come down to this possession. Can they produce some points? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Isaac. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Tide. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 during the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And here he goes. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.